Located in northeast of Vietnam, Quang Ninh province is regarded as the country in miniature. It gathers all natural conditions for cultural and socio-economic development with the specific characteristics of Vietnam, namely abundant natural resources, a long coastline, a border line with Chinese in both land and sea, and a special culture. This combined potential makes the province distinguished from other localities in Vietnam. Quang Ninh borders the People's Republic of China. It is the gateway between China and ASEAN countries. Border gates are favorable conditions to boost goods trading, international exchange, and cooperation. Quang Ninh also has a modern deep-water seaport which is able to receive transportation vessels. What's more convenient, road and rail transport system helps to link Quang Ninh with Hanoi capital and localities in northern Vietnam. Quang Ninh, therefore, is defined by the government of Vietnam as a motive economic area and an important gateway of the northern key economic region to the region and the world. Quang Ninh has rich and diversified natural and mineral resources. It is the largest coal mining industry area in Vietnam with estimated reserves of over 3 billion tons. Taking advantage of coal mining, Quang Ninh has recently invested in construction of thermoelectric power plants, making itself a big center of electricity production in the country. Moreover, the natural resources like limestone, glass, sand, and clay create favorable conditions for development of plants and cement and construction materials. Shipbuilding industry also prospers in the province. Local shipyards are capable of building 53,000-ton ships. Quang Ninh is the biggest tourism center in Vietnam. It has Halong Bay, which has been twice recognized as a Natural World Heritage by UNESCO and has been recently voted as one of 7 new Natural World Wonders in a campaign launched by New Open World Organization. Tourists are fascinated by the natural landscape of the bay with nearly 2,000 big and small islands, of which 90% are limestone islands, as well as numerous caves, grottos, and beaches. The coastline stretches 250 kilometers, being endowed with special potential to develop tourism. Quang Ninh welcomes more than 6 million visitors on average a year. Among them, nearly 3 million are foreigners. With a system of over 500 historical and cultural relics, Quang Ninh also has great strength in cultural and spiritual tourism. In addition, the lifestyles of local residents are highlighted by unique cultural festivals. People in the land of Quang Ninh combine traditional values and international integration spirit. They are disciplined, united, hardworking, labor-loving, and creative. Universities, colleges, and vocational training schools based in the area along with the province's policies to attract laborers are guaranteed conditions for investors to operate in Quang Ninh. To motivate development, the provincial government has pledged to speed up administrative reform to create the most favorable conditions for investors to operate in the province. A board of investment promotion and assistance was established by the province to create a one-stop mechanism to help investors implement procedures promptly and conveniently. The local authorities have issued a special preferential investment attraction policy for investors. They have committed to handing over cleared sites to investors as well as providing infrastructure, electricity, water, communications to the boundary of the projects. For BOT form, investors are exempted from land use or exempted from land rent. Reduction or exemption of enterprise income tax is a certain period of time. 50% reduction of personal income tax. Import exemption for import goods and equipment to form fixed assets of the projects. For joint venture or 100% investment capital, land rent exemption for 15 years after the project is completed and starts operation. Currently, the province is home to 4 completed infrastructure industrial parks which are waiting for investors. Benefiting from local preferential policies and a favorable investment environment in the area, nearly 20 nations and territories are investing in Quang Ninh with some 100 projects at a total registered capital of over 4 billion USD. We have chosen Quang to invest in since we received active and comprehensive care and support from local authorities. We were especially impressed by their working spirit, effectiveness, and quickness in handling procedures. We were moved by the provincial leadership's care and affection for investors. Defining its potential and strength under the orientation of sustainable development, Quang will develop technical and technological industry. High-grade ecotourism and convalescent resorts, new tourist products, and entertainment centers before building up an entertainment industry. It speeds up development of commerce and service. The province is also calling for investment in construction of an international airport and a highway to motivate development. Planning work has been deployed with the participation of world-class consulting groups. At the same time, Quang pays attention to developing economic zones approved by the government of Vietnam. Van Don Economic Zone covers a total area of over 2,000 square kilometers, 175 kilometers away from Hanoi capital. It is an island sea area with untouched spectacular landscape. Based on its planning scheme, the economic zone will serve as a high-class island sea eco-tourist center, an entertainment and casino complex, an international airport. Multi-border gate economic zone is also one of development motivations. The international border gate is the exchange gateway of Vietnam with China and other ASEAN countries. Quang Ninh Province commits to creating the most favorable conditions for investors to look for investment opportunities and operate in the province under the motto, "Your success is just the measure of development of Quang Ninh." With huge potential in geographical position, natural conditions, transport and communications, quick and simple investment procedures, as well as special preferential treatment, Quang Ninh has been a potential destination for investors. Quang Ninh converged potential investment opportunities.